So my pal Matt Woods just uploaded a video where he showed you that buying dollar comics or facsimiles is not a scam. It's part of his collection. But that's only half the story. Stay tuned for the video.
Anachronic.
Hi comic guys and gals, I'm Joe and welcome once again to Anachronic Comics. Now before I begin with this video, I want to remind you that we are still collecting chances to win this beautiful Punisher #2, a MikeZeck.com original, signed by Mike Zeck for $10 a chance. Now, I'll have the link below, and don't forget that all of the proceeds to the mystery boxes that are sold out, thank you everybody, and to the chances that are bought are going to go to support the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, which provides mortgage-free homes for the families of fallen firefighters, policemen, soldiers, and also provides smart homes to our soldiers who have been injured and need that type of assistance to live as normal a life as possible. So please click on the link in the description, buy a chance for $10, or maybe 2 for 20, or maybe 3 for 30. And we're going to have the drawing for this right after Christmas. Sale of the chances ends at midnight on December 24th. Now, in the tease, I said that Matt got it half right. So before I get into the half that he didn't get, I just want to show you some that I have. Now, I got a lot more than these, but these are the ones I can get my hands on really quickly. I have a bunch of these dollar comics, right? So we have Watchmen #1. This is the most recent one I picked up, Marvel Family #1, from like 1945, I think it was, the original. Batman 497, right? And now I have a bunch of what I'll call, they're not dollar comics, so I'm going to call these the facsimiles. So I've got here the first Wolverine titled comic, #1. One of the really tremendous comic books from the 1970s, Green Lantern #85, where it discussed the problems or the issues with drug addiction. Matt, I also have a Conan the Barbarian #1 facsimile. Eternals #1, another facsimile. Oh, dollar comic went in here, Joker #1. Detective Comics #27. Green Lantern #1, from 1961, I think it was. Fantastic Four #1. Now I do have a number of Action Comics #1, including one from way back, but couldn't get my hands on it really quickly. Now besides those, I have a number of them where I have the originals. So since Matt did that, I wanted to do it myself. So here's the facsimile of Detective Comics #359, and here is the original. My original is not bad shape. Color looks a little bit off potentially, but it's old. Okay. Mystery in Space, #75, the facsimile. Mystery in Space, the original. Having a hard time keeping these even. You see them, right? Okay. And one of my personal favorites here, Flash, #123, the start of the multiverse. 1960, I believe, 61. And here is Flash, the original. Back a little bit. Flash, the original. Facsimile, Crisis on Infinite Earth number 8, Death of Barry Allen Flash. This one I recently had gotten signed by Marv Wolfman, 9.4. Facsimile, Wonder Woman, number 1, volume 2. Original, 9.6, signed by the late George Perez. Facsimile, Wolverine number 1, the 4-issue limited series. And actually have it, the entire limited series, in a raw comic book form. But they also have a 9.0 rated. And finally, the last one I'm going to show is Amazing Spider-Man 252 with the black suit. And if I take this one out, graded 8.5. Okay, so those are just some of the facsimiles and dollar comics that I have that I was able to put together by just going down and looking in the bin where I knew that I had a bunch of them. But some of them are with originals or in runs, so it was a little bit hard to get a hold of them. So now, what was it that Matt Woods left out? What Matt forgot to tell you is that some of these facsimiles are worth some money if they are 9.8s graded and encapsulated. So I have some of them here that are worth some cash. So let me grab them and I'll show them to you. So I looked through the ones that I just showed you and I went to Go Collect to see how much a 9.8 would cost if there were sales and if Go Collect had a fair market value. Now, some of these are not worth enough really to get them graded, but a few of them are and might be something to consider. So let's take a look at what I've got. The first one that shows up with an FMV is Dollar Comics, The Joker number 1. All right, it's from 2019, I believe, this edition. And the fair market value for a 9.8 was only $26, so certainly not worth getting graded. The next one is Eternals number 1, the facsimile. A 9.8 for this goes for $34. Next one, Volume 2 of Wonder Woman number 1, and 9.8 for this goes for $60. I'm getting a little closer now. Conan the Barbarian number 1, the facsimile edition, goes for $62 FMV. I'm sorry, this was the last sale, was $62. Didn't have an FMV. Flesh 123, right? The facsimile 9.8, $65. Green Arrow 85, the facsimile, a 9.8, $70. Spider-Man 252, facsimile 9.8, $70. Wolverine number 1, the facsimile 9.8, $75. Detective 359, first Batgirl, $80. This particular Detective Comics facsimile, a 9.8, is $90. The reason I say this particular one is because some of these, Action Comics number 1, Superman number 1, Detective number 1, have been issued as facsimiles a few times, and some of the older ones could be worth more money. Fantastic Four number 1, the facsimile, $130 for a 9.8. Wolverine number 1, the limited series. You'll never guess the FMV for this. The FMV on Go Collect for a 9.8 on this facsimile is $200. $200. And finally, Green Lantern #1, the facsimile for this, and this issue was, I think I said 61 before, it's 1962, $200. So, a few of them might be worth considering. Maybe the Batgirl, $80, if you're looking to sell. Maybe the Detective Comics, $90. But these three, Fantastic Four #1 facsimile, $130. The Wolverine Limited Series #1, $200. And the Green Lantern #1, $200. So as you can see, Matt Woods, that was a great video. And like you, I think collecting facsimiles and or dollar comics is a great way to go. But you only got it half right, Matt. The other part is, in time, they could be worth some money. Thanks for watching. Again, don't forget, by a chance, $10. That's all it is, and you'll be helping out the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. Link in the description below. That said, thanks for watching. Appreciate you all. Have a Merry Christmas. And the next time I'll see you will be on December 30th with the Comic Book Crowd. We have a great show planned. Take care, and I'll see you soon.